Blood Bowl channel is happy to bring you this match, which, if it lives up to expectations, should be a real humdinger, shouldn't it, Jim?
Hi, Bob. Hi, everyone. My answer would be like every Blood Bowl match. Blood, sweat, tears, a bull, apothecaries on standby. What more can you ask for? Apparently, the coach isn't too sure about the outcome.
He knows it's going to be a massacre. He just doesn't know how many players he'll have left at the end of the match. The ball's in play. It's a catch! Now this player just needs to survive.
Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match. That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
I know, anatomy isn't your speciality, Bob, but do you think that anyone could survive a hit like that?
I very much doubt it, Jim.
So that explains the cries of joy from the crowd. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
There's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob?
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
What? Right on the schmozzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite. Oh, dear.
For the good of the team, you can only hope that he's quickly taken off the pitch.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face. What fights!
Yes, it's a great spectacle. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. Wow, tossed him like a pancake.
And then walloped him with the pan. The referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided. As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch. Now that looks like a pretty serious injury.
Just a flesh wound.
4 inches deep. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Two-footed tackle from the rear.
Beautifully executed.
He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
No, I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Spectator support.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
One regulation clobbering. I doubt that he'll be taking any further part in the match.
No, I'd say that the apothecary had his work cut out for him. The ball is in his hands.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Yes, he was granted a hypnotic gaze after a Chaos Cup victory.
That's it. The gift proved his downfall because when he catches sight of himself in a mirror or in public, he gets rooted to the spot.
Not easy to handle, lad.
It will be just a small step for the player, and a giant leap for the team. Three, two, one, blast up! The player has got the ball, and now he's the main target. brilliant sidekick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion. Corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set out rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest.
You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow! That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah, you kneecapped him.
Did you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away. Hold still, and then pow! Right in the face.
Well, he took a bad fall, and now that poor player is dead.
Well, duh.
I think he's singing him a lullaby. That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache. How would you sum up that first half, Joe?
Well, you only have to see the dour looks on the faces of the orthopedic surgeons and dentists to realize that it lacked any real Here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim.
Here we go again for another bloodbath.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
He's got the ball!
In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! Without his armor, that player could have been hurt.
But it hurts! I can hear the scream! Did you know that a skink devised a very special tactic?
No? What was it?
To avoid losing the ball, he swallowed it, and then made for the opposition end zone. That little trick came to an end the day a troll got hold of him.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
What a mean hit!
As you say, it is pure art. Go back home now.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim. That's never a nice sight.
strange that the Lizardmen don't win more matches. They've got players that are fast on their feet and others that are quite strong.
Yeah, but they've also got players that are weak and others that can't pick up a ball.
Yeah, I suppose we look at it from that angle.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine, and he's having a little nap. Funny how his head went one way and the body the other.
Must have an elastic jaw. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 incident when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusader state to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
The players are ready. Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
No way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
Voila! Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
Now there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. I hope they've got a decent set of spare limbs to patch them up.
They'll be needing more than limbs, Bob. More than limbs. What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
He made picking that ball up look easy.
Go, 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 go!
Down, boy, just take the pills.
And the opposition crossed the line again for another touchdown. It really is on the wall for this team.
Yes, their supporters have painted kill, kill, kill in big letters.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also...
And we're on! Good hand skills. The ball is caught. I think she's singing him a lullaby. Funny how a rabbit punch sounds so inoffensive, and yet is so effective.
If he's lucky, it's just a knockout. Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits. If I can get their game going again. Too fast to tackle.
This player knows how to dodge and give 3 lessons.
What was that supposed to be?
I think he tried a pass.
I hope you're joking.
I wish I was. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Boom! That player goes directly to the dugout.
Well, at least it's not the morgue. People say that the Lizardmen were the first practitioners of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I heard that recently. Probably explains why they're so good at it.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball. Nice play with the ball. They've been training well.
Touchdown ahoy! Taking a beating. Yes, this could be one for the record books.
And they're off!
Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend.
Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim. In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. Players are far less resistant to collisions than they used to be.
That wasn't a collision. It was an assassination. He should have wiped his hands.
Yeah, blood does make things a bit slippery.
Now, skinks are about as stupid as you can get. Each time I played against them, they thought I was an opponent, when of course, it was them.
Yes, I see. If those big brutes have any intelligence, they'll learn from this defeat that sheer power is not always the key.
Too true. If they concentrated more on getting the ball than getting the man, it would be a step in the right direction. They can't have any qualms about that defeat.
What do you expect from a team that can't keep the ball?
Collective suicide? MVP looks great on a CV, but what really counts is for the team to win.
Well, he did his best, but it just wasn't good enough. During the whole match, they made sure that the opposition kept to their side of the halfway line.
You can pick up these enhancements wherever you want, anywhere, and they've got none here for this match.
What is this sport coming to?
He's a typical example of RPBA, ref paid to do bugger all.
Yes, they could have got away with murder out there today.
They did.